Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Ali Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
If you're shopping while working, eating, or even listening to this podcast, then you know and love the thrill of a deal. But are you getting the deal and cash back? Rakuten shoppers do. They get the brands they love, savings, and cash back. And you can get it too. Start getting cash back at your favorite stores like Target, Sephora, and even Expedia. Stack sales on top of cash back and feel what it's like to know you're maximizing the savings. It's easy to use, and you get your cash back sent to you through PayPal or check. The idea is simple. Stores pay Rakuten for sending them shoppers, and Rakuten shares the money with you as cash back. Download the free Rakuten app or go to Rakuten.com to start saving today. It's the most rewarding way to shop. That's RAKUTEN. Rakuten.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. I've got my girl on, my castmate, Miss Michelle Saniei.
Hi, Brittany. I'm so happy to be back.
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah, I think it's been over a year.
You know what? The first time, I don't know if that was the first time, but the last time you did my podcast, we did it in one of my rental houses.
Yes, and it was the very first podcast I really had ever done.
Yeah.
And I was super nervous, but look at us now.
I know, right?
Right.
Golly, that's so crazy. It's been over a year ago since I was in those rental homes.
Yeah, it's kind of going by quickly, but then when I look back, I'm like, so much has happened in the last 2 years. It's incredible for both of us.
Yeah, so much has happened. When are we getting divorced?
Is that the most? I ask myself that every single day.
It's just so funny. Like you've been waiting even longer than me, but our journeys have been so like similar. I've been like a year behind you on everything, and you're still not divorced. And I'm like, what the hell? Because how long does that mean it's going to take for me?
No, honestly, I think you'll be divorced before me, but who knows?
Why though?
He's just lagging, and he has he just doesn't want to move forward, or he always makes an excuse like he's too busy or whatever. Like all he needs to do is one signature.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what's even left after all this time?
There's nothing to argue about. We're in agreement about everything. I'm like, I have my I have my lawyer drafting everything up. Just sign.
Yeah.
And so we're at the very end of it. But
so
it's
you already sent in all the paperwork that you had.
Everything.
That was the hardest part. Like for people who are listening who have never gone through a divorce, you're lucky. But you have to send in so much stuff.
Jesse didn't send me anything.
What? How is that even allowed?
I mean, technically, he doesn't have at the time he didn't have a lawyer.
Oh.
Technically, he says he has a lawyer, but I've never gotten an email from a lawyer. Regardless, I'm like, I don't care. I'm not asking for anything. Like,
right.
It's been for me, like for him, it was the easiest process because it's like, I don't want anything. Just divorce me. That's it.
Yeah.
He asked me for 2 years of documents, so that was time consuming.
Yeah.
And
I had to do all that too. But so did he. So that's why I didn't. That's why it didn't make sense that like only you had to do it and not Jesse. That's wild.
I know. We had a very unique situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think most women are not as easy-going as I am.
Yeah. But see, I don't really want anything either. There's just it was public knowledge because we talked about it on the show last year that his taxes are on my house. That's really the only thing I want him to take care of, and also like. He needs to help with his son, but just like the most basic way. It's not like I'm asking for anything, just like half of medical bills and stuff.
And we didn't own a house together.
Yeah,
so
we had the house.
It much easier.
Yeah, we had the house and all that stuff, but it's just like, seems like it's never ending.
I said it better happen this year. Like, People get so frustrated with me, like, oh, you can't date until you're divorced. I'm like, what if I'm technically married for 10 years? Like, am I supposed to wait until that document is signed?
I hate when people say that, because if you're separated, like I've been separated for almost, like in January, it'll be 2 years since I've been separated. Like, why should I not date? It's been a long time.
Absolutely.
A very long time. And you've been,
girl.
yeah. And you have been, separated for like a year, even before.
I'm 2 years. This next month is 2 years that I asked for a divorce.
So were you separated before that you asked for a divorce, or did you
We were on and off for a year.
Yeah. Because mine was literally January 24th, I moved out and said that we were separated.
Yeah.
So I have an exact date. So I know January 24th coming up will be 2 freaking years. But yeah, I hate that. You want to be happy, and we both have kids, and I think it's important, to be, whenever you're dating, obviously, to be safe, and you're not just going to let your kids meet whoever, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, your kids are so much happier whenever their parents are happy. Exactly. And I think that's so important.
Yeah, I agree.
I've had such a weird day today. One of my fingernails fell off.
Are you okay?
Not only that, one of my contacts, I took an Uber over here because Cruz has speech therapy while I have the studio time. So I took a Uber here because I let my nanny have my car for the car seat and stuff. And also I have a Jeep, so it just feels safer whenever he's in a bigger car. So I always leave my car for my nanny. And right whenever I pull up to the studio, one of my contacts popped out.
Ooh. Can you see me?
Barely. So I am negative 6.25 in both eyes. I don't know if
I don't know what that
worked.
means, but I know you're blind.
Yes, I can't see for crap. So if I don't wear my contacts, I have to wear glasses. So for this, it's my left contact that popped out of my eye, and I didn't have any backup contacts. I didn't have my glasses because I was in an Uber. All I had was my purse.
Yeah.
So I'm over here trying to read my phone. If you see me start squinting my eye, one eye, it's because I'm trying to focus.
Well, you did a good job texting me. You did a really good job.
Because I hold my phone all the way up to my nose so I could see.
That's funny. I also had a very unique day. It's been nonstop. I had a nanny last night so I could go to a cancer charity event, and then she accidentally took the booster seat. So when I was ready to take Isabella to school, I'm like, where's the booster seat? So she had to Uber it to my house.
Oh, no.
Then I had to rush. I had a bunch of showings, now doing this, and then I got to go back to showing houses.
You are hustling.
I love it.
Talk more about your job, your job other than us being on reality TV.
Yes.
Because you post about it sometimes, but I did get a lot of questions what does she do for her day-to-day job? I guess some people still don't know.
My full-time job is
full-time.
selling luxury real estate. If you want to buy a house, if you want to sell a house. So, for example, I just listed Jeremy Piven's house, the Entourage actor.
Oh, cool.
I just listed it for $7.8 million.
Wow.
So I did a showing right before I met you. And then I have a client that's out of town. So he's like, can you go look at 3 houses for me? Tell me what you think. So I'm going to go preview them. Then I have a twilight showing, which is, if you have incredible views, a lot of buyers want to see that sunset and what it's like to see the property at night.
Ooh.
So I really am juggling dealing with buyers, especially who are out of town. So I do a lot of previewing and then listing presentations, listings. I do it all.
Are you on FaceTime with clients?
I'll do both.
Yeah.
I've done Zooms, FaceTimes. I've sent videos. I've had situations where people buy the house without actually seeing it. So it's really unique what I do.
You know what? I did not see my house in person before we put a bid on it.
Oh, really?
Because it was Kristen Doty's birthday, and we all went to Nashville, and I had been on Zillow every day. I didn't even have a full-on real, and we did use a realtor.
This was before we were closed.
Yeah, this is before that.
Yeah.
But I never I didn't go around looking at a bunch of houses. I just kept looking for different things to pop up. And we were on the plane going to Nashville from LA, and a thing popped up on Zillow. It had been up for 17 minutes, and it was my house, and I loved it. I knew a bunch of my friends had started moving to the Valley. Katie had moved over here, and
so you knew the area. You knew the lot was great. You have an incredible lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were brand new builds. Nobody else had ever lived there. So Jax flew back from Nashville, and I stayed in Nashville for Kristen's birthday, and he like FaceTimed me, and he went with our realtor like around the house, and I was like, let's do it. So we put an offer in.
That's how it works now.
Yeah.
Buyers are so smart. Everybody's on Zillow. So that's another thing. On Tuesdays, I make sure like any property that goes on the market, I go look at it. So that let's say you're on Zillow and you're like, have you seen? I'm like, actually, I have.
Yeah.
I know the layout. I know how much it is. I know everything about the house.
Michelle actually showed me how many houses, like 2 different houses.
Yeah, when you were debating whether to buy a second little home for yourself and Cruz.
Because I didn't know like what was going to happen, if I was going to get the house, if I was going to have to sell the house, like all those things. So Michelle showed me like 2 different houses, and it's crazy how the prices have like changed.
Oh, you bought at such a great time before COVID.
Yeah, I bought in 2019. Everybody's like, that's such a good time.
Yes, great interest rates.
Yeah.
And yeah, the market has gone up, and we live in LA. So the market is going to continue, even if it goes up and down, like it goes up naturally. It will always
just keep going up.
Keep going up.
I mean, my whole street, as you've seen, is being like rebuilt, which is good for me.
Oh, yeah. And so many families that lived in Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills, West Hollywood, they want more space. So everybody is really moving to the Valley.
Woohoo! Go to the Valley. Let's do it. I'm not selling my house, by the way. I get asked that question all the time. Yeah. And I say it all the time. I'm not selling it.
Honestly, if I were you, I would keep it forever. If you ever buy another house, just rent it out. That's a great investment property.
Yeah. I love it. And Cruz loves his pool, and I have a backyard, so that's just amazing. Okay. Oh, another weird thing that happened. This is so random, but as I was like in my Uber, I looked over and I was like, is that Tom Sandoval? I could have sworn it was Tom Sandoval riding a bike without his shirt on.
Oh, by the way, I just ran into him.
What?
When I went out with Zach after the Y2K party. He took me to the gay bars, which I've never really been.
Did you go to the Abbey?
No, but we went to all of the ones around.
Yeah. I love it.
And then randomly ran into Tom Sandoval and his girlfriend.
How are they?
She was so nice.
Yeah, she's always nice.
Yeah. I've never actually, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've met her. And
you were at Melissa's birthday party, and they like.
Oh, I didn't meet her then.
Yeah, you might not have met her because there were so many people around, but they like popped in there.
They were really nice, and he looked at me and he's like, "Is that how you normally dress?" And I'm like, "No, it was a theme party I went to."
Was it after like the Western party that we had?
No, it was after the Y2K. I was wearing like butterfly clips, and I looked like a little girl.
Oh my God,
I was like, "No, I don't normally dress like this."
Yeah, she like straight up asked you normally dress like that.
I did look ridiculous. It's like 1 a.m. out at a bar in West Hollywood.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Okay, do you remember the first time that we met?
Yeah, I walked into your home, I think.
Okay, because my memory sucks, so I was hoping you would remember.
I think Jesse and Jax reconnected.
Yeah.
You guys were having a barbecue. You always had barbecue parties. We came in. You were listening to, I don't know, Lil Wayne or something, and you were like rapping. So then I started rapping with you, and then the rest was history.
There we go. Okay. I knew that we met through Jesse and Jax because they knew each other from their modeling days a long time ago. So
like 30 years ago.
Yeah, seriously. So Jesse and Michelle were married. I was married with Jax, and then me and Michelle just like hit it off instantly.
Immediately. Between the music and working at Hooters, it was like we had always known each other.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about Hooters. That's on my list of things that I can barely see with my one contact. Okay. What made you start working at Hooters, and how long did you work at Hooters?
So I was living in San Diego, and I had just started Cal State San Marcos, and there was a Hooters right off the freeway, like 5 minutes away. Mm-hmm. And I needed a job really bad because I had to support myself. And I'm like, where can I work? And I was like, I had short hair. I was super quiet, like introvert. And I was like, I'll just try this restaurant. I don't know. And I just went in there and I'm like, I need a job. And they hired me immediately. And I ended up coming out of my shell. I ended up making so many girlfriends.
Yes.
We had the best time ever because we all went to school together at Cal State San Marcos, and it was just like this like girl community, and I ended up staying there for almost 6 years.
Yeah, I was at Hooters for a long time too. I love hearing that it helped you come out of your shell.
Oh yeah, like you have to just talk to random people about random stuff.
All the time.
And I say, if I didn't work at Hooters, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Yeah, I think the same about it too. I freaking love Hooters. Everybody knows that. But I want to buy one and keep it the last remaining Hooters that ever exists. That would be like my dream one day.
That's funny.
But yeah, what is one of the craziest stories that you have from working at Hooters?
Well, it's not crazy, but the only thing that I did do, and now looking back, I'm like, how did I do that? I would do the bikini contest and like be all about it because I wanted to win the cash prize. And so, yeah, I definitely walked down that walkway.
Yeah.
In like a bathing suit.
That takes a lot of guts. I never did the pageants.
Oh, I loved it.
I never did, but I got to judge the pageant.
Oh, that's fun.
And I was inducted into the Hall of Fame of Hooters in 2019, and they flew me to Clearwater, and I took Kristen Doty with me, and they put me on stage with all these other people, and like my manager had to write a thing about me and everything. Yeah, so I'm a Hall of Famer.
That's
for
amazing.
Me at Hooters.
Be proud.
That was awesome. I've been looking for something to help support recovery, digestion, immune strength, and that's why I'm so excited that I found Cowboy Colostrum. We've all been there, eating clean, taking your supplements, doing everything right, but your gut still feels off, your energy's low, your skin's not glowing, so what's missing? In comes Cowboy Colostrum. Cowboy Colostrum takes a primal, whole-body approach to wellness, natural, clean, and built to work with your body, not against it. Colostrum is often called liquid gold. It's the first nutrition we get at birth, packed with immune factors, growth compounds, and nutrient your body still craves today. Cowboy Colostrum uses only the highest quality colostrum, whole, first day milking, never stripped or over-processed, and always ethically harvested after the calf gets their share. Here's how easy it is. Just mix into your coffee, milk, or smoothie. I love the vanilla in my morning latte. It tastes amazing. More of a sweet tooth. The strawberry just restocked. Tastes like a milkshake. I love that one too. People swear by it for gut health, hair growth, immunity, and recovery. And I've noticed a big difference in how I feel day to day. Unlike other brands, Cowboy Colostrum is never diluted, never spray dried, and always sourced from grass-fed cows on regenerative U.S. farms. No fillers, no junk, just the good stuff. For a limited time, our listeners get 20% off their entire order. Just head to cowboycolostrum.com and use code RealityHits at checkout. That's 20% off when you use code RealityHits at cowboycolostrum.com. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. This ad is brought to you by Vive Healthcare, the makers of Apritude Cabotegravir. You never skip your SPF, and you carry hand sanitizer like an accessory. But what are you doing for HIV prevention? One way to help protect yourself from HIV is Apritude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk of getting HIV in adults and adolescents weighing at least 77 pounds. You must be HIV negative to receive Apritude and get tested before each injection. If you think you're exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms, tell your doctor right away. More HIV testing may be needed. Apritude does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex to reduce your risk. Get Apritude as scheduled. Missing doses increases your HIV risk. Don't take Apritude if allergic to it or taking certain medicines that may interact. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions, liver problems, and mental health. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. The most common side effect is injection site reaction. Bring your A game and talk to your doctor. Learn more at apritude.com or call 1-888-240-0340. Finding the one can feel impossible, and in today's world, it's even harder. False profiles, inaccurate pictures, ghosting on dates. Is this sounding familiar? But if you're ready to make your move to a new place, it doesn't have to feel like dating. All it takes is a simple search on apartments.com to find your perfect match. Whether you're looking for a 3-bedroom condo downtown, a 2-bedroom duplex in a quiet neighborhood, a cozy studio in a walkable city, or even a single-family home in a cul-de-sac, you can find the place that checks all the right boxes. So whichever stage of life you're in, settle down in your perfect home by using Apartments.com. No more swiping or awkward first dates. Make it easier to get a place that gets you. Visit Apartments.com, the place to find a place. You know, whenever I judged the pageant, like Lynn Austin was there, and she's the very first Hooters girl ever.
Yeah.
And she was just so iconic because if you were ever a Hooters girl, you had to learn about Lynn Austin.
Yeah.
Like, it was like part of your training, and she was in like all your plackets and everything like that. And I met her. I was just judging the pageants with her. I was like, oh,
yeah,
man, I have some wild stories.
I'm like, let me ask you that question.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have any interesting stories.
We would have people that would buy our socks after we wore them all shift, and like,
oh really?
Oh yeah, give us like hundreds of dollars to like take our socks home. And
so San Diego is very mellow because that never happened.
Oh, it happened all the time, and I'd be like, hell yeah, extra $200 just for my socks. They cost $5 in the vending machine in the back.
Oh,
did you have a vending machine?
Vending machine with the tights and the socks.
The tights and the socks, and you always had to have the clean white shoes.
Yeah, you had to replace those sneakers. What were they? Skechers.
Yeah, and they were like no slip work shoes, but they always had to be white. Like, everything had to be good. I had to take my nose ring out. You know what? I used to have a nose ring.
Mm-hmm. And did you say tongue ring?
Oh, God. Oh, I hate that. I had a tongue ring and a belly button ring.
I had a belly button. That was like my crazy moment. I was like 14 years old. My mom and dad were so mad at me.
Oh, my gosh. But yeah, people would buy our socks. Like, try to buy our uniforms from us sometimes, like everything, like just wild stuff. But I made
to everyone or to you?
I mean, multiple girls would sell their socks.
Okay. I never heard that,
like,
but interesting.
We would all get excited and be like, here comes the sock guy, here comes the sock guy, because we knew we were going to make extra money. Mm-hmm. Like, it was wild. I mean, we had to hustle. Our managers, I doubt, knew that was happening.
But,
you know, the next day you just buy another one from the vending machine, and no one ever knew the difference.
Okay. Make that extra cash.
Oh, my
Sell
gosh.
those socks.
All the time. Yeah, same with me, though. Some of my very, very, very best friends who I still have to this day, who you've met, all worked at Hooters with me.
Exactly.
Like, my girls back home, like, almost all of us worked at Hooters together. And they're like my little best friends. It is kind of like a little sorority.
Exactly.
And it makes me so sad that it's shutting down.
I know.
Oh, it freaking breaks my heart. Oh, my goodness. But still, fun times. And like I said, I love hearing that it really like helped you come out of your shell, because you can still be a little quiet sometimes, but
I'm out of everybody in the group, I am definitely quiet. It's just like who I am, but I have my moments. You've seen those moments.
I think that sometimes you're quiet, people like mistake that for you like not caring or like being like bitchy in a way, but you're not at all.
No, I think people forget also I come from a different culture. Like, Persians are very serious. They're kind of quiet, timid. Like that's just how I was raised.
Right.
So I'm a little bit like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't this like American family, and I had a Mexican mom. So I just think it's part of a combination of all of that.
Yeah, but I want to make that very clear. You are not an evil bitch. You are very nice.
I honestly think I'm the sweetest.
You are
I don't
so
know.
sweet.
I don't know if I'm biased, but like if you're my friend, I truly care for you. I love you. I would do anything for you. You need something at 2 a.m., you call me. Like, I am a ride or die person.
You are, and I love you. So I was just trying to make that clear.
I love
you. Know, that, I should do one of those things with you. You know, those like TikToks that are going like.
We have so many TikToks that we need to do, by the way.
I know, and I never do TikToks. Like, I have got to step up my TikTok game.
You really do.
I'll put it on Instagram Reels.
Okay.
But we need to do that one where it's like the person's in the back, like being mean. You know what I'm talking about?
We need to do that one.
I think that would be funny.
We'll do it today.
And you can be like quiet and like showing whatever you're trying to show, and I'm in the back like being like, you better listen. We do have a lot of TikToks that you are always sending me TikToks. Like, we need to do this
I have
one.
the ideas. Like, I watch them like, I want to do that one. I want to do that, but I don't do it.
We need to like actually do it whenever because we got a lot of things coming
so
up.
I have them ready.
Yeah, we have a lot of things coming up, so we need to just like try to actually get them done.
We do.
What happens to the one on the ones on our Y2K night?
It's gonna come out Wednesday, and you know why?
Oh yeah. girls wear pink. This doesn't come out till Friday.
Oh, okay. I was like, so just wait.
Yeah. No, that's going to be a cute one.
I can't wait. We look like mean girls.
And we're not.
We're not.
At all. I hate being called a mean girl sometimes. I'm like, really?
You're the nicest.
I'm like, me of all people?
You're too nice. That's the problem.
I can't even pick a side. So how am I the mean one?
That's the problem.
But people really will say that we're mean girls. And I'm like, how?
I don't know.
Do you not get that in the comments sometimes? I'm like,
I stop reading the comments. I try.
Oh, yeah. Stay out of the comment section. It's the absolute worst. Oh, my goodness. Okay. What is some of the best parenting advice that you would give to other women listening to this right now? Co-parenting.
Oh, for co-parenting.
Yeah. Because I feel like you and Jesse, are in a much better place as well. You seem to, you are able to handle things a lot better. Of course, it's always really raw when you're first separated and going through a divorce. Mm-hmm. But you guys, can hang around each other. You're not mean to each other. You guys seem like you're in such a better place. And it's so important for your daughter. That's what you care about for, the most. No matter what you've been through, your daughter is the most important thing, just like Cruz is the most important thing. So I think it would be interesting to hear what you think is the best co-parenting advice.
I mean, honestly, boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about it in the beginning. The amount of texting Jesse and I used to do about every single little thing.
Oh, yeah. I know that drove you nuts.
Getting a text at 11 p.m. about something that doesn't even matter. And I was engaging so much that it was taking such a mental toll.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I kind of cut it. And I'm like, we're not speaking unless it's an emergency or we have to talk about the schedule, but anything else, we don't need to talk about it. So we went through months of barely messaging each other, and that saved me. That was I felt like I couldn't breathe at one point.
That's great advice because I have recently finally done that as well. I tried for a long time, but it was really hard for me to just completely only talk about Cruz. He's the type of person that wants a reaction out of me, mm-hmm. and I would give him a reaction.
Exactly.
And I started realizing I'm giving him exactly what he wants. And
you're feeding.
Exactly.
They're feeding off of it.
Exactly. And that was kind of rough. It was rough going through it, and it was rough trying to get over it. And I feel so much better now that I have these really strict boundaries up. And I do not talk to him like that, at all.
And you would think everybody knows that, but no, it just gets away, and you just go back and forth, and it's really bad. And so finally, when I created that helped us a lot. And then we have a very strict schedule. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
So we actually don't see each other often because I drop her off at school and he picks her up. So there's much less just day-to-day interaction.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That is great advice. Listen to it, ladies, because co-parenting is not always easy.
No.
All right, Michelle, I gotta know what you think about this. If you even watched it, I don't know. But did you watch Netflix show Unknown Number, the High School Catfish?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. I freaking knew. I had my note. I have it in my notes. I was like, she's probably not going to have watched it.
No.
So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what freaking happens.
Okay, tell me.
Because I want your reaction. So this show is on Netflix. Obviously, it's called Unknown Number, the High School Catfish. Mm-hmm. And it's about this couple in high school, this boy and this girl, and they're dating. They're young kids, and they're athletic and a cute little couple and blah, 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 blah. So they're dating, they're happy, and all of a sudden they start getting these wild text messages from unknown numbers, just the two of them. And they're saying horrible stuff to them. And basically it's saying the girl isn't good enough for the boy and he's gonna leave her, and then they start saying nasty sexual messages I'm gonna see you on him and blah blah blah. It's all kinds of very dirty talk starts happening. I don't even saying all the words, but you can imagine his pee and my pee, just vulgar, telling her she has a flat ass, that she's ugly, she's not good enough for the boyfriend, texting the boyfriend 24/7, just all these wild stuff. This went on for years. They can never track the phone numbers. They can never figure out who did it.
So it's real.
Oh, this really happened, yeah.
Okay.
And the couple ends up breaking up and everything, and they thought, well, if we break up, the messages will stop because whoever it was didn't want us to be together. It continued. They were getting up to 50 messages a day, if not more. So as you're watching this show, their parents are interviewing, like, about how crazy it was. And, you know, their
Did they
kids
find out who it was?
just wait. Their kids are so upset, and they can't, like, they're, like, not even wanting to go to school because it was very personal stuff. Like, they were like, it has to be somebody that's in our close friend group or a family member or something. So they're, like, going through all these people that they think it could be, like, different friends and stuff. Guess who it was?
Oh, my God. The mother?
It was the mother. You got it right. It was the girl's own mother. She was texting for years and harassing and writing those vulgar things to her daughter and to her daughter's boyfriend.
Oh,
yes.
Did she must have had some mental issues.
Oh, it was awful. And the mom was on the show interviewing, like.
By the way, I never guess anything right. So the fact that I did, because I'm like, who could it be that would be like the craziest person? And the mother would never do that.
The mother, Michelle. That would be like you messaging Isabella and her boyfriend. Could you imagine?
Obviously something mentally.
Obviously.
wrong.
She had to go to jail and everything. Like, it was. Because they were being harassed and stalked for all those years. And it's like the wildest thing.
And this is a show?
It's a documentary.
Wow.
And on the documentary, the mom is interviewing like, oh, they were so upset. They were such a cute couple and blah, blah, blah. And never until like the very end you found out who it is. And then she like is saying like things like why she did it and stuff.
Why did she say she
didn't really have a
good reason?
No.
Yeah, there's never a reason
But
for
can
that.
you believe that?
No, that's so sad. So
It is
did they get back
awful.
together? I
don't know. The couple didn't get back together, and like the poor daughter, like,
oh yeah, she's gonna need a lot of
yeah,
therapy.
like, can you imagine?
No.
And then like the moms were became best friends because they were trying to figure out who did it, and the whole time it was the girl's mom. It was wild.
That is really wild.
And
I don't want to laugh, but my God.
oh, it's like the craziest thing ever. You need to watch it.
Okay.
It's been out for a long time. That's the only reason I don't care to like do a little thing, but it's good. Like, oh, everybody's been talking about it. So I was like, even if she didn't watch it, she might have like seen something about it.
I mean, that sounds really crazy. But
Now that I told you about it, you're going to get stuff on your phone. You know that happens?
I bet you, yeah.
It's so weird. Like, it's listening to us 24/7. All of a
always.
sudden, you'll have something pop up, an ad about something you're talking about.
Always.
Like, always, always, always. Okay. Any shows that you've been watching lately? You don't really watch that much TV, do you?
I don't know. I don't have time. By the time I put her to sleep, it's 9 and I go to bed at 10. So it's like I have an hour and I'm like, I don't know, putting my clothes away or something boring. Unless I'm out to dinner, then it's not boring.
Okay. Well, I ask all of my guests this before I get into some fan questions for you. These are the two questions I always ask. What is your favorite reality TV show? I know you don't watch much, so you better stay in the Valley.
Definitely the Valley.
There we go. Who is your favorite reality TV star?
Do you really have to ask me reality questions? Okay, let me think.
This is called When Reality Hits. Of course I'm going to ask you.
Oh, you know who I love that I met in New York?
Who?
Housewives of OC, Shannon. Mm-hmm. What's her last name?
With the B?
Yeah. Breen.
Burdor. We should know. We should know, but I don't know.
I had such a... It was just like random. Yeah. She was staying at my hotel, and then our hairstylist was like, oh, you guys, you should catch up and meet. And we met, and she was so lovely. I went out to dinner with her and her 2 daughters.
Aww.
I absolutely loved it. And I was like, oh my God, this is my future when Isabella grows up.
That is amazing. When Isabella grows up. Yeah, Isabella. I love Isabella. She is so funny.
Did you see my story?
Yeah.
When she put the cowboy hat. I'm like, how do you know that that's an accent? She's like, I know how cowboys talk.
Every time she's around me, she starts talking in my accent. Do you not notice that?
She's good with accents.
Yeah, she is so funny. Do you love your morning coffee routine, but sometimes hate the way it makes you feel? The crash, the jitters, even the bloating? That used to be me every single day until I found Everyday Dose Coffee Plus. Everyday Dose is coffee that does more. It's made with 100% Arabica coffee, but here's the twist. It's enhanced with functional ingredients that support smooth energy, calm focus, gut health, and even your skin, hair, and nails. No crash, no jitters. Just a cup that makes you feel as good as it tastes. I've been drinking it regularly, and honestly, I noticed a difference. My energy feels steady all day. I'm more focused, and it's become a simple ritual that also takes care of me from the inside out. You can choose between 2 roasts, the mild roast with 45 milligrams of caffeine, perfect if you're a little more sensitive, or the medium roast with 90 milligrams for that full, rich, full-bodied flavor. Both are third-party tested, mold-free, and full of active compounds that you can feel good about putting into your body. Exciting news! You can now find Everyday Dose in Target stores across the country. Celebrate with a buy one, get one deal. Just buy any 2 Everyday Dose products at a Target store near you, and they'll pay you back for one. Visit everydaydose.com/reality for more details. Cruz has been such a picky eater for a while now, and it makes me so nervous because I just want to make sure that he's getting all the nutrients that he needs because he is growing like a weed right now. And that's where I found Haya, and I freaking love them because my little picky eater will always eat them and never turn them away. While most children's vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar and can contribute to a variety of health issues, Haya is made with 0 sugar and 0 gummy junk. Yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters like my Cruzy. Formulated with the help of nutritional experts, Haya is pressed with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies, then supercharged with 15 essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D, B12, C, zinc, folate, and many others. It's non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, nut-free, and everything else you can imagine. Cruz has loved them so much. Like I said, he never turns them away. He gets the bottle. He loves stickers, so he loves being able to decorate the bottle and making it very cute. It is so great for him, and it makes me feel good as a mom knowing that he's getting the vitamins that he needs. I also recommend checking out their new Kids Probiotic and Nighttime Essentials. We've worked out a special deal with Haya for the best-selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim this deal, you must go to hayahealth.com/realityhits. This deal is not available on their regular website. Go to HIYAHEALTH.com/realityhits and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults. This is from Cray Howard. How has life changed for you since the last season of The Valley?
It's changed a little bit. I'm definitely, depending on where I go, I get recognized, and I'm not used to, like the other day, I went to like a random hair salon just to get a blowout. And I started talking to the hairstylist, not even thinking she would know who I am. And I'm like kind of telling her personal stuff. And then all of a sudden she brings up the show. And I'm like, oh shit, I just said something I probably shouldn't have said out loud.
Yeah, you got to watch who you're saying stuff around these days.
And I don't see myself like that at all.
Yeah.
Like to me, I'm like, I'm a mom and I'm a real estate agent. And I was like, oh wait, I guess I'm a reality TV star now. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, this is from Kelly Merrick. What did you want to be when you grew up?
What did I want to be? I'm trying to think. I mean, when I was really little, I wanted to be a teacher, but then as soon as I found out how hard it is to be a teacher, I was like, that's definitely not for me.
Not only how hard it is to be a teacher, they don't make enough money. Like for what they do, it's so unfair. Teachers should make way more money.
Like 10 times more what they make. The fact that they can take care of a group of children and they are so organized.
Exactly.
I think it's one of the toughest jobs.
It is. It's one of the toughest jobs. They do so much. They put up with a lot and they don't get paid good enough for it.
Yeah.
We should start a freaking, what is that? We should start like a
petition.
A petition. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. We should start a petition to get our teachers paid higher salaries. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a teacher, and then did you have any other things that you thought about?
I always knew I'd do business. I studied business. Like, I'm really good at sales. I just knew somewhat selling something.
Yeah. And look at you now. Selling LA. Okay, this is from Catherine Ito. Morning routine.
I have the same morning routine. I wake up, I have a glass of water while I'm making my coffee. I have to have my coffee before I speak to anybody. I'm either dropping off Isabella. Obviously, I get her ready for school, make breakfast. But after that, I go on a hike or a walk and I do my 10,000 steps before I start my day.
My Lord. I've got to get my ass moving.
I have to. I actually feel guilty if I don't
You
walk.
get 10,000 steps in before you start your day.
Yeah. About 6 days a week.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I'm telling you, like, if I have to miss a day or two because I just don't have time, like, I don't know. I don't feel like myself.
I'm about to go home and get on the treadmill just because you said that. I've got to start getting my booty on the treadmill.
Good. I like to encourage women.
Yes.
Or anybody.
I think that's why they're asking. Okay, I'll ask you one more question because she's got to go sell some houses, y'all.
I do.
This is from Sarah Rasick. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want for yourself and for Isabella?
In 5 years, I want my own gorgeous, beautiful home. I want to have like a stable place for Isabella and I. But I don't know. It's like I could be alone. I could be married. I could have a child or not.
So you would get married again?
I would get married.
I'm so, like, as of right now, I'm like, absolutely not.
But I would also, like, have a partner forever and not get married.
Right,
like, I'm literally open to anything.
Yeah.
I could also just be single. Like, I don't know.
I guess I'm kind of open to anything, too, because it depends on, like, who you meet and what you, like, change your mind. It's just I'm still in the thick of a divorce, and you are, too, so I'm like, I'm never signing papers again, but I'll have a commitment ceremony on the beach somewhere.
Exactly. I just want a partner, so
Yeah,
I don't need a piece of paper.
Yeah,
would I do it? Yes.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So you want a beautiful home.
Yeah, I just want us to be, like, I don't want a lot. I want to travel a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to sell some real estate. I want my friends. Kind of what I want, what I have now, but like, I don't
just
know.
want to keep growing.
Keep growing,
Yeah.
yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh, I'm Michelle.Saniei, Saniei.
Awesome. On Instagram and TikTok?
Yes.
Okay. So go follow her, look her up, and also as always, watch us on The Valley.
Can't wait.
And if you're looking for a house, hit her up.
Call me. Or actually, just email me. It's really easy. Michelle@lallysunnyE.com.
There we go. All right. Thanks, everybody. I hope you'll have a fabulous weekend and a fabulous week. We'll see you next week on When Reality Hits.
September, CBS hits are streaming free on Pluto TV.
I'm coming in hot.
For this month only, you can watch full seasons of the CBS shows you love. From the courtroom drama of Matlock to the heroics of Fire Country. Go back to where it all began in NCIS Origins or watch the hilarious hauntings of ghosts. All for free. Full seasons of the CBS shows you love. This month only on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.